You do the intro.
Hey, we're at the Wynn, and we hope we win. Peace, Instagram fam.
We don't even have an Instagram. We only have YouTube.
Valerie, Kyle Travel Channel.
We're back in Vegas for another 48 hours. This is our most expensive 48 hours yet because we're at the Wynn. Things at the Wynn cost a little more. So I'll show you the room. I'm going to show you one of the restaurants. I will show you Wynn Awakening, which I cannot wait to show you that. I'm so excited. I'll show you the May Cronut. And then we also went to the Mob Museum, finally, which why have we not done it until now? I don't know. There's a lot in this video. Here we go. He's running away like he normally does. We just checked into the Wynn. We're gonna go get my Cronut today. Tomorrow we have a jam-packed day. We're gonna do the Mob Museum, and then we're also gonna do Wynn Awakening. I'll let you know how everything goes, and then at the end, I'll let you know what everything costs. Nice giant mirror. We have a king bed. Really, really beautiful view. Let's see. Treasure Island. We have the Plaza. We have the rooftop. We've been in the Wynn a handful of times, and this view is probably not our best one, but it is still a very pretty room. Very pretty. The TV is up there, so that can swing out. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, perfect. Now, from the bed, we have the TV, and then we also have, my favorite part is the room controls and using this little tablet to control everything. The TV from bed, the view. I can close the curtains. Every time I get a room control, I just can't be trusted with it. It is fantastic. I'm gonna close the shears and relax a little bit. The bed feels fantastic, so comfortable. I'm very, very excited. This is our second time staying at the Wynn in the last year or so, and we always love it. Here's the bathroom. Really nice, big shower. I already see shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. My day is made. Tub with some artwork. Really pretty sinks, 2 sinks. We can't share one, we'll fight. And then we have a separate toilet area with mood lighting. Perfect. Some robes. We found it. Of course we did. Dominic Ansel in Caesar's Palace for the Cronut of the month. All right, here's what's going on. We walked all the way to Caesar's and they're like, we're sold out of Cronuts. This has never happened before. I don't even know what's going on. So we're so close to Paris. We're gonna walk over there because we've already walked 10 miles today. We're gonna walk over there, see if they have a Cronut. And then that way we don't have to go back tomorrow because I can't leave here without one. It's my whole thing. Okay, only like another, I don't know, 10 more minutes of walking till we get to Paris. And then I might just get like 10 Cronuts, I don't know. I'm not gonna get 10, maybe 2. We'll see. So it continues. It's straight ahead, but we have to go around.
I see them.
I get 2.
Yeah, you should, because they look good. I want bites now. Changed my mind. You know, they're sold out at Caesar's Palace. We walked the whole way here. And she didn't force me or anything.
I never would.
I will never stop.
We got them. We got 2. We're gonna take them back to the room and relax and enjoy our strawberry shortcake cronuts, the cronut of the month for May. Okay, it actually worked out that we ended up going to the Paris because not only did we get 2 cronuts, of course, we also got to see the free burlesque show that they had going on. It was so much fun. So, thank goodness I got my cronut and we got to see a show. We got the cronut. It is strawberry shortcake. Full disclosure, I could not wait and I tore into one yesterday when we were sitting in a slot machine. It was very bad, but I saved one for today. And I almost dropped it. It's so delicious. Kyle actually said that he liked last month's better, which was peach jam and buttermilk pancake syrup. This one is delicious. The fruity ones always are. Curious to see what they're gonna have for the fall because the last 4 or 5 months have all been fruit flavored. We'll let you know. Okay. One thing I do want to recommend is if you know when you're going to want to eat or what restaurants you're going to want to dine at, make sure you make a reservation ahead of time. So we have a $50 food credit here, and it's really handy to make a reservation beforehand. We didn't do that last time, and we did have to wait, which wasn't too bad, but it's really handy that you can just come on here. We're going to do Terrace Point Cafe, and we'll do that tomorrow. So you just have to hit reserve a table and search for the time, see what's available. It's very, very easy. Do you have any recommendations?
Don't pee into the wind.
Oh. I know. It's so pretty here at the Terrace Point Cafe. I love eating here.
Well, you don't eat pickles, so I thought maybe you'd give one.
I got the fresh pressed juice for $12. It is green and it has romaine, celery, all the things, ginger, a bunch of other green stuff. Here goes nothing. Better than I thought it was going to be. This is Kyle's. Oh, it's just green tea, but it looks like a tequila sunrise almost. It's so pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. So it's homemade vanilla Greek yogurt with homemade granola and fresh berries. In a fancy bowl.
It's bigger than I thought.
It is much bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Is that corn? Is that a corn nut?
You got a corn puff? Try it.
Corn nut.
Interesting. I'm going to pop in here super quick because holy moly, it is expensive to eat in Vegas. If we did not have the $50 food credit, probably wouldn't have eaten at the Wynn. My pressed juice was $12. His tea was $11. Our yogurts with granola were $18 each. Granted, everything is made fresh. So the yogurt was made there. The granola is made there. It was delicious and they were big portions. But for those four things, nothing else, we didn't order anything else. Our bill with the tip was like $75. It's insane. So if you have food credits, if you have anything at all you can lean on, definitely do that because the prices are going up. We're feeling it too. And it's a lot of money just to eat a very simple breakfast. So this is why I recommended getting a reservation. That's the no reservation line. And although it does go fast, it still sucks to have to wait in line. I stopped into the Tower Suites bar and I got a coffee. This little guy, it's a latte. It was $11, but I wanted to get it before we head to the Mob Museum. We made it. We're headed into the Mob Museum. It's our first time here. So when you get there, they're gonna send you up to the 3rd floor and have you work your way down. On the 3rd floor, you learn how the mob started. On the 2nd floor, they have the courtroom where you can see a live talk from Frank Calabrese Jr. That was amazing. We did the talk. Make sure if you go, make sure you go on a day where he's doing his talk because there's nothing like it. You're sitting in a room with someone who lived through some of the craziest stuff that you can imagine.
Yes, Frank. Larry's my bodyguard. He watches over me, keeps me safe, and he's got the best stories. Okay, let's get started here. My name is Frank Calabrese Jr., and I have a residency here at the museum, and it's to tell my story. Now, my story is a family story, but our family business was organized crime.
We are back in the room. We spent hours at the Mob Museum. Oh my goodness, it's so good. I loved all of the different exhibits. We did get the audio packs that you can wear around your neck and then you scan them on the wall and it kind of just narrates different things. It doesn't have all of the things, but it has a lot. And then there's videos everywhere that just have a little timer in the bottom corner, so it'll tell you when it's resetting. You can sit there, watch all the videos, do the interactive displays. The best part was seeing Frank Calabrese Jr., who his dad was a famous mobster out of Chicago, seeing him and his live talk. So it was about a 40-minute talk. He's only there a couple days a week. We made sure that we could go because my goodness, it was so interesting to listen to the story from his perspective. I am so glad we went and did that. It was fantastic. If you have not been to the Mob Museum, which we hadn't after how many years. So if you haven't been, I cannot recommend it enough. And now we're headed to Wynn Awakening. We've been talking about going and seeing at Bellagio and Awakening for so long. We're finally gonna go see it. I'll tell you my review at the end if I recommend it or not. And also make sure you stay to the end of the video because I'm gonna go over how we are booking our tickets now. We are trying to get creative in how we're booking tickets and see how we can maximize the money that we're spending. Make sure you stay to the end. I'll explain a little bit more about that later. Right now, I'm off to Wynn Awakening and I'll let you know what I think. My gosh, it's so pretty. Yeah, grab a program. We're classy, we get programs. All right. Here's the theater. They said video and pictures, okay? Just no flash. It goes all the way in a circle. We're in DI 28 for our seats. It honestly looks like there's no bad seat in the whole place. It's so cool. We are at Wynn Awakening. We've been talking about going to this for so long. And you know, the only thing that stopped us was that it's pricey and we're cheap people. We like to get things with discounts. So we finally made it. It was crazy. It was crazy. I got the program before, which I'm glad I did because then I could read a little bit about the story because unlike Cirque, which doesn't have a lot of talking and it's more acrobatics, This is like a dance show with a play, with cirque acrobatics, with the stage moving all over. There was so much going on all the time. I absolutely loved it. I loved it. I don't know how other people feel. I didn't even look to see what other people think because at this point, I loved it so much. I've rewatched the videos a handful of times because there's so much going on this stage that it's easy to miss things. So in the program, there is a person that is selected to find these crystals that have broken apart. They go through a fire realm, an earth realm, an air realm, all these different things. And the stage, the production is honestly magical. It is magical. It's beautiful. I was just sitting in the audience waiting for the show to start, just looking at the theater. Like, it is something else. So if you want to see just a true production, I cannot recommend Wynn Awakening enough. I'm going to tell you at the end how we got our tickets. We didn't get a discount per se, but we are trying different things. Stay tuned for that. Now I'll show you Wynn Awakening. What I showed you is just a piece. It's just a portion of what happens in the show because I didn't want to give anything away, but I didn't want to leave anything out because it was just amazing. It was really, really cool. Now we're going to talk about how much we spent in 48 hours in Vegas. So, like I said, we did stay at the Wynn. Our night was comped because of an Oceans casino status match in Atlantic City. We flew Southwest. We get one-person flights free with companion pass. Airport parking, we had promo codes. We took a couple Ubers and a couple Lyfts, and it wasn't really terrible. We didn't have a lot of credits this time, so we did pay quite a bit for that. Our total that we paid out of pocket, $426.96. The room alone is 4 times that. So the casino status matches are no joke. If you can get them, definitely try. Always be keeping an eye out for what the next status match is with casinos. They're always changing things. The total that we would have paid out of pocket without any discounts, $3,096.58. That is completely insane. Completely insane. I don't even know. Sometimes I'm amazed at how we get these deals, but casinos want people to come in, so they're willing to do status matches and things like that. Moving on to food, which is always really hard to get discounts. So we did eat at Resorts World. We had an Amex credit to use there, so we spent $9.53. The Cronuts, we had points. Terrace Point Cafe, I already told you how expensive that was. So with our $50 room credit, we spent $24.56, which is actually reasonable for what we ordered. That's what I would pay. I would never pay the $75 for it. I got the way too expensive latte at the Wynn, and we got some snacks at the Mob Museum. We always eat at the Plaza for whatever reason because, I mean, we have some food comps, usually $5 or $10, not even a lot. And then we use the My Vegas rewards to get some free chips and drink and all the things. So we spent $7 for both of us to have a burrito and chips and salsa. We love eating at the Plaza. Airport Starbucks, $27. So $97.22 is what we spent on food for 2 full days in Vegas. Without points, without any comps, it would have been $234.77. I'm happy with that. We are trying to get our food costs down. That's a big thing we're paying attention to. For entertainment, we have Wynn Awakening. Now, we could have purchased these directly through the website. I saw something like 20% off or something like that, but we actually went through Expedia because there was a 40% rebate. So we paid $255.72 for the tickets. We used the Capital One shopping portal to go to Expedia, bought the tickets, and then we got $92.05 back that we can use the Capital One shopping portal to get a gift card with. So that pays for things like our dog food and groceries, things like that. So technically we didn't get like an actual discount, but we did get $92 to spend on other everyday things, which is why we're venturing out and we're using different things like Viator, Expedia, different shopping portals, and different OTAs, online travel agencies, so that we can get discounts or we can put our money to work and at least get something back from these tickets because they're very expensive. One other thing, so the Mob Museum, we tried to go through Klook, Klook. They had a 40% rebate as well. It did not work. We don't know why. It said not eligible in the Capital One shopping portal. So we ended up actually paying $4 more for tickets than had we just bought them on the website. It's so stupid. I'm mad that it didn't work, and we won't be using Klook again. And I don't recommend using it because there's no reason that it shouldn't have triggered the 40% off. We got airport massages. That's my favorite. So our total that we spent on tickets, $338.72. Total had we paid for every single thing for $18.72. Not great. We did spend a lot this time, and we have Bellagio, we have the O coming up, we're doing Penn and Teller. So that's why we are trying to go in and look at different shopping portals, different ways to get better deals on tickets or at least cash back and some way that we can save money on buying tickets. Our final total, we spent out of pocket $862.90. But without any points or comps or discounts, it would have been $3,750.07. That's complete insanity. I am so happy with our numbers this time. We are really trying to get creative and keep the costs down, especially with food and entertainment. We're doing okay with travel. We kind of have that down for now. So we're just trying to fine-tune getting discounts. Make sure you stay tuned. We have Vegas videos coming out. We have cruises. We have excursions. I will let you know what we pay for everything and if I recommend them or not. As always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next trip. Goodbye, everybody, goodbye.